Hi, my name is LaShonda and I have schizophrenia. I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia for at least 5 years now. Before I was diagnosed, I didn't know that I had schizophrenia. I wasn't sure what schizophrenia was and I had never heard of schizophrenia. So my symptoms were related to schizophrenia, but I wasn't sure if I had it because I wasn't really educated about schizophrenia. Wasn't aware. At the time, my doctors were telling me that I was suffering from bipolar depression and psychosis. And psychosis is basically when you can sense voices, you can hear voices or see things, which they call hallucinations. Seeing or hearing things they would call hallucinations. So I was hallucinating. And I just wanted to give some examples of schizophrenia and what I go through. I used to have hallucinations before I was on medication, but now I'm on medication and I stopped having hallucinations as far as seeing things. But one thing that has stuck with me, and yes, I am still on my medication, one thing that has stuck with me is hearing voices. It hasn't been as many voices, but there are still very few voices that have stuck with me, and I feel like they're with me permanently and that they're never going to go anywhere. But the positive thing is I'm not being attacked. And that's where schizophrenia would come into play, because schizophrenia is basically defined as if you feel like you're being attacked or you feel isolated. But I was pretty much being attacked. I was getting death threats. I was being harassed. I was just hearing a lot of negative comments like, you're ugly, you're fat, you're stupid, you're retarded, you're slow, you're dumb, you're a whore, you're ugly, you stink, and, just anything that people wouldn't want to hear. Whore, just anything negative. So that's when I was being harassed. I was even being gossiped about. There was a point where I was being gossiped about. And it was so annoying because it went on for like a month where I would wake up every day and I was just being gossiped about in my head by these people I was connected to. And a lot of times when you're hearing voices, at first you don't understand why you're hearing these voices. And when you go to the doctor and explain to them that you're hearing voices that are like bothering you every day, some doctors will tell you that these voices are not real, but I'm here to tell you that these voices are very real. These voices are not fake. They are real people.